Hi, I'm Chechii, and you're watching Face2Face on Voxafrica.
Little blackbird, are you listening? Little blackbird, are you listening?
It comes from the Igbo name Chechii. So I just removed the U and I was like, let's funkalize it.
I know you put yourself in that same headspace. Insults got that crown weighing heavy on your head.
Where do I get my sound from? And you say you can't place me. Well, that's because my whole life, I don't think I was ever in one place longer than, I think, almost 2 years. So my family moved to different countries, almost every 2 years. And I was always changing schools, changing countries, changing lifestyles, changing genres, changing cultures. And I was always having to adapt to these new cultures. So I feel like that reflects in my sound because I'm able to adapt in any sound space. And that's why you can't place me yet, because I love all of them, because I've had the opportunity to experience all of these different kinds of sounds. I'm from Imo State, the Eastern Heartland, which makes sense because I say I make music for the heart and the soul.
I'm drowning beneath the waves. I've fallen. Can I be saved? Even if I cry, the salty water absorbs.
I love Afrobeats. It's one of my top 3 genres of music to listen to when I'm just like chilling around, and it influences my sound a lot because I like to add that kind of Afro flair. If you listen to my song Underwater, you can hear sort of the African rhythms and even some Igbo instruments in there and everything, but the lyrics are more poppy, and I like how you say it sounds a bit UK commercial music, and that's because the UK was the last place I was in and living in before I came back home to Nigeria. So I understand why you hear those influences. But considering doing Afrobeats, it's definitely at the top of my list because, like I said, I haven't been in any box, I've been in many boxes, and I don't want to stop that anytime soon. So I'm definitely going to be exploring more Afrobeat. I've been in the studio since before January, and I've just been making lots of different kinds of sounds for you guys. So you want to know all about Underwater. That song holds a special, special, special place in my heart because it's such an empowering song, and it's something that I personally really stand for. And I just wanted a song out there that details that even though you go through hard things, because we're humans and this is life, there's also positive, there's light at the end of the road, basically. And so when I wrote Underwater, it's one of the first few songs that my friends actually cried when they heard it, and they were like, you have to release it. And it also was my first song to win a BBC award. So it definitely was kind of, I think, the first recognition that I got in my music career, and it was so important to me to be recognized by the BBC for Underwater. And I love that you love the music video. It was shot in the south of the UK in a beach. Which beach was it? I can't remember what beach it was exactly. Let me not drop it before everybody starts flooding that beach and I can't go back there again. But it was in the south of the UK. We shot it with my director, James Coombs from Finco Town.
My deep blue secrets covered in goldfish. My deep blue secrets covered in goldfish.
In terms of where did I get my grind from and when did I decide that, I had this talent and I wanted to pursue this seriously, I would say initially, probably the first time I ever watched the Hannah Montana episode, I was like, yes, I want to be on the stage. I want to have the best of both worlds. And that I did. My parents kind of saw that passion and they always nurtured it. So for example, I was singing the responsorial psalm in church. If you're Catholic, you know. I was also in plays, doing musicals, on stage, dancing, singing, acting, in drama class, music class. in all the classes basically, just because I was lucky enough for my parents to, give me that opportunity. So I would say that's where the initial grind came from. But when I took my music seriously and I started releasing was in 2020 during COVID. There was nothing else to do. So I decided to take it really seriously then. And we've been going up and up from there.
Hope for the best. Now it's clear. Our past divide. My hopes are high, but it's still goodbye. 'Cause you are very foolish.
Everybody wants to know who is the guy that broke my heart and made me write Foolish. They said name and shame, but there's no particular name because I didn't only write it from my experience. I love my friends and we're always chatting about all the boy problems and everything. So it's a collation of all the foolish guys that we've encountered, so it's a collage, it's a collabo. So definitely there's no particular name. I'm sorry guys, I know the internet warriors want to go and fight. You're always on some energy, but let's calm down and let's just have fun. It's a fun song, it's a foolish song, and that's what it was always supposed to be about.
Oh, it's clear, our past divide. My hopes were high, but it's still goodbye.
Foolish in my head was written in 3 parts because it's a song that I would say changed the most on my EP. So where was I when I wrote Foolish? For the most part, I was actually in Nigeria. I was in Abuja, and I actually wrote Foolish with my older brother. So we can also add his heartbreak on top of my friend's heartbreak on top of my heartbreak to write the song. But I finished it in the UK in the studio with my producer, Frankie.
The broken
The 3 red flags that people should look out for are if they are overly cocky, and then if they don't take an interest in anything that you like let's say you're obsessed about something and they're like, oh, that's not cool. Been him, been her, been them, okay? And then finally, if they are not kind to other people, especially service workers, people that, usually don't receive that much kindness from human beings. If they go out of their way to be extra kind to them, or that's a green flag, but if they're not kind, that's a red flag.
This feeling's definitely something new. Hands off me that I'm crazy, 'cause past me has been through it. But somehow I feel safe with you. You treat me like a lady, keep calling me a baby.
I play the guitar, I play the piano, I play the ukulele and the bass guitar a little bit, and the recorder, because they forced us to learn that in school. Yeah, it was a school in Finland, and it was mandatory. Everyone had to buy recorders, and I had a sparkly green one because green's my favorite color. And yeah, after I left that country, I didn't play the recorder again. But in terms of guitar and piano, I'm still playing all of those now. And I learned them, I think, when I was 10.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
For dance, again, I just thought of my friends. I write a lot from experiences, and I had just come out of uni, and you know what the uni experience is: bus, club, another bus, another club. So we just love to dance, and my friends and I, whenever we're at a party or in the club, we're always going up to the DJ and be like, turn that up. We're always interacting with the DJ, and that's where that chorus kind of came from. And I just thought it was perfect for not only us, but for anyone at uni and anyone who just loves a good night out to just vibe to. There is a visual out for it right now, and yes, hopefully it's already streaming on TV stations as well. And who knows, if y'all like it so much, we might do a full video.
Burning up the dance floor, DJ turn it up some more. We are turning up, burning up the dance floor. DJ turn it up some more. We are turning up, burning up the dance floor. DJ turn it up some more. We are turning up, burning up the dance floor.
to Lancaster for my undergraduate degree, and then I went to Nottingham for my master's degree. I studied both law for my master's and my undergrad, so she's on her way to qualifying to be a lawyer. I'm so blessed with the team that I have now working with me, and I think also having my law degree as a skill, I know how to read a contract and those are the important things that happen in the music industry. There's contracts and things that you sign away and all of the rights that you give or you have, and it's important to know what rights you have and what rights you can give away. So I think it just helps me be informed, and if I have that knowledge then I can be more protected as an artist. So I'm happy to have the law background.
Superman, Mr. Ultra, when I'm with you, I am better. You're my Thor, I'm your hammer. When you call me, you know I answer. I'll answer the phone.
I have a collaboration coming out soon at the end of this month, so I'm really excited to release that. I have a collab with these two Sierra Leonean superstars, Crack Twist and Samza, so get excited for that. It's gonna be a fun one for sure. Met online a couple of times, heard what they were making, and I just wanted to jump on that kind of fun vibe. Summer's coming, we want to let loose a bit, so that's kind of where the song is leaning towards. Okay, so my top 3 people I could collaborate with in the world right now if there were no limits. Number 1, Miss Beyonce. I just think there's so much magic we could make. I love how she never stays in one particular sound, and that just fits in with me because I'm always exploring as well. Number 2, Thames. Gotta bring it back home. Love my girl Thames. And then number 3, I'm gonna shock you guys and say Lady Gaga. Those are just top 3, but I'm open to and would love to collaborate with lots of different kinds of artists. I'm really into fashion, and I like to be known for fashion and like modeling and my fits and my look. I'm really into sports as well. I've always grown up playing sports. I played for my uni teams. I played volleyball, but I also, when I was younger, played football, tennis, basketball, track and field. So I was out there working. So sports, fashion, music, and what else am I about? I think also just for like my personality, I love, you know, just having fun and giving people a good vibe and a good energy, and that's who I am.
I know that you want me, baby. Got a whole list that's waiting. I know what the girls been saying, stealing hearts, but you never staying.
I've been in the studio cooking up some hot tunes for you, which is going to be released soon, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. If you're not talking music, don't talk to me. No, I'm just joking. I am single, but again, I'm married to my music, as they say, so that's where my head is at for, in terms of anyone that's wondering. Got a one-track mind for my career right now. Find me on all platforms at official Chechii with 2 eyes at the end. And thank you so much for the support you guys have been showing already. I love you all.
Leave me if you see me on the dance floor. I don't wanna let go. I just want some more. Turn it up some more. We are turning up, burning up the dance floor.
Hi, I'm Chechii, and you've been watching Face2Face on Voxafrica. Thank you for having me.